Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Tori and I'm here to do your pick a card reading. Thanks for joining me. We're gonna hop right into it. So we have 3 piles here and whichever one you're drawn to is the one that you can watch. If you aren't sure which one you want to watch yet, you can just pause the video and give yourself some time to meditate on it and let it come to you. And if it doesn't, then you are more than welcome to watch all 3 and see which one resonates. Each of these piles will have an extended reading that's going to be posted on Patreon. The link to Patreon is in the description box, and I highly recommend that you guys join the Patreon fam because you'll get access to this extended reading as well as the extended readings that I've already done and extendeds that I will do in the future. Also, there's some really cool content on there that's not available on YouTube. So there's some bonus readings, there's some really cool opportunities to get free readings and just to be a part of the Patreon fam. So definitely take advantage of that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember to like this video, leave a comment, show some love, and hit that subscribe button so that you do not miss out. All right, let's jump right into it. Pile 1, if you chose this card, you chose the Good Tarot deck, and you chose the Tower card and number 16. So 16 could be significant for you. The number 7 could be significant for you. Just take it as it resonates. But the Tower card can often represent things falling apart, things ending to make way for newness. I always like to look at it that way. Because the Tower card can be a bit chaotic, it can be negative a lot of the time, but I always like to put the positive spin on it to say that this is just an opportunity for things to be cleared out, for newness to be ushered in. Looking at this card though, a lot of you could be feeling closed off, you could be feeling isolated. You know, this tower is still standing up, but it just looks a bit deserted and it looks like no one's home. So this could be how you're feeling, or just the energy of the connection for you and the person that you have on your mind. Just feeling isolated, feeling like there's distance between the two of you, and feeling like there's a little bit of iciness. So we're going to keep that in mind as we do the reading. So let's get into the reading. First, we're going to start off with your energy. Okay. All right, so we have the 3 of Wands in reverse coming out first. This is what it looks like upright. So for me, the 3 of Wands always represents forging a new path, figuring out what it is that you want to do, devising a plan, or being in the beginning stages of devising a plan. So with this in reverse, this is letting me know that you guys aren't really in a space to be necessarily thinking about moving forward in love. And this could be because you have been focused on this person, or it just could be because things just haven't been going the way you've wanted them to go in love. Maybe no one's piqued your interest, but I just see that you guys haven't really been moving forward and you haven't been feeling very motivated to move forward in love, or, you know, devising a plan as to how you're going to move forward. You haven't quite gotten there. We have the 2 of Pentacles. So yeah, a bit of indecisiveness on you guys' part. I'm picking up that a lot of you, like I said, could be, I don't want to say stuck on this person, but you could be a bit in limbo as to whether or not you want to move forward within this connection, or if you want to just move on. I see that a lot of you are trying to figure this out and you've been struggling with it, because it's like they say you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. And so it almost feels like if you move on from this person, then you'd be giving up on them, and then you'd feel like you didn't give it a chance, and so you would be missing out on it. But on the other hand, you know, there may be something else that's waiting for you to move on from the situation. So a lot of you are just trying to figure out what to do. yeah, a lot of you are just trying to figure out what's best for you moving forward in general, even if there isn't someone that you feel is keeping you from moving forward. You're just trying to figure out what's best for you in general in love. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. So the Page of Wands is similar to the Three of Wands, and that, you know, you're trying to figure out what to do, trying to figure out where you're gonna go. You don't have everything figured out, but you're still determined to just keep moving. So with this in reverse, it's a lack of movement. There's this stillness. There's this hesitancy to move forward. And like I was saying, with this Three of Wands in reverse, there's this hesitancy, and it's like you're not ready to move forward. So for a lot of you, you could have broken up with this person too. These cards could be representing a breakup and you not being ready to move forward, or you not being ready to give someone else a chance, like I said. But it could also be that you and the person on your mind just aren't in contact right now, and you're hoping that you will be, and you're just sort of waiting to see what happens. So let's see what's going on with the person who's on your mind. This is person. Ooh, it's way too many. So let's do this one, and let's just do 2 more. All right, let's pull from the top. All right, so this is your person's energy. We have the Empress. So sometimes with this card and this deck, I get a little bit of a feeling of damsel in distress. So this could be how your person has been feeling or is feeling. They could be feeling like they have a lot of weight on their shoulders. They could be feeling like they have a lot on their plate and not a lot of support. So maybe a little bit stressed out, a little bit overwhelmed, feeling like they have all these responsibilities and all of these obligations, and not a lot of support. So it's just a lot of pressure is being put on them right now. They could be feeling very vulnerable too, and maybe afraid to ask for help because they don't want to appear weak, or they don't want anyone to pity them. But yeah, I see that they're feeling very stressful, but they're trying to remain strong and positive. So for those of you who have been going through some sort of breakup, this could also be representative of your person trying to appear like they're not affected by this breakup, when in reality they are. They may seem like they're doing fine and they have this tough exterior, but on the inside, they really just want to break down and cry because this is devastating to them. So definitely take that as it resonates, because not all of you have broken up with this person. But for a lot of you, that's what this is representing. Then we have the Two of Swords. So yeah, this is this person is blindfolded and they're playing darts. So for me, it seems as though your person is trying to distract themselves. Maybe throwing themselves into work, maybe throwing themselves into, you know, a hobby or whatever, a project, just trying to take their mind off of things and trying not to think about what it is that's causing them to feel this inner turmoil. And yeah, it's just a defense mechanism. It's their way of trying to cope with this loss or with their feelings without actually having to face it. So your person's in a bit of, I wouldn't say denial, but they're definitely running from their feelings. Yep. And then we have the King of Cups. So it's really funny because the King of Cups is your person's perception of how they should be emotionally. So the King of Cups is someone who is in touch with their emotions. They embrace all of their emotions and they don't run from their emotions. And that's an emotionally stable and emotionally intelligent person. But your person's definition of an emotionally stable and intelligent person is someone who can hold it together, someone who doesn't feel their feelings, someone who is not emotional, someone who doesn't allow their emotions to be felt. So it's really interesting because this card is coming out and this is just letting me know that they think that they're emotionally stable and intelligent, but in reality they're not, because they don't actually know what it means to be emotionally intelligent and emotionally stable. So, wow. Take that as it resonates. All right, pile one. Let's look into you guys' connection and see what's been going on between the two of you. All right, so we have Seven of Cups in reverse coming out. All right, let's get one more. Whoa. Let's take this one. And let's do that one. Why not? All right, so we have the Seven of Cups in reverse that came out first. So with this card, I'm definitely seeing that your person may have had a lot of options and they sort of chose you, and I see that this may have made you feel special. It made you feel important and it made you feel good because, like I said, this person had a lot of options. They may have been a little bit of a player, and so this was just, it felt nice to have someone who had a lot of options choose you out of all of the other options. And then we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So I see that things were going really well between the two of you at first. I don't see that this person felt like they were giving up anything by being with you, because like I said, they had a lot of options, but even though they did, it didn't feel like they were missing out or anything, or like they were trapped. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I see that your person may have began to get cold feet. They may have begun to withdraw a little bit, or this could have been you, but I just see that there was some sort of inability to provide something or to be something or to do something. So just take that as it resonates. It's going to be different for all of you, but I just see that either you or this other person or both of you were incapable of achieving something or doing something, and this may have made you or this other person feel insecure because you felt like, you know, you weren't doing what you're supposed to do, or you weren't able to provide something. So yeah, it just brought up a lot of insecurities. And then we have the Five of Wands in reverse. So funnily enough, even though things just, you know, they may not have ended the way you wanted them to, or they may not be going the way you want them to, I see that there is still a lot of respect for one another. I don't see that the two of you ended on bad terms per se, or that you're on bad terms, but at the same time, it just seems as though the both of you have a lot that you need to maybe address within yourselves. Definitely this person, and definitely just individually with this Knight of Pentacles, just, you know, with the insecurities coming up and not being able to provide something for each other or be something or do something for each other. All right, so in the extended, we are going to explore this person's thoughts and feelings. So if this reading resonated, I highly suggest that you join us over on Patreon to watch the extended. And like I said in the intro, you'll be able to access this extended reading, the extended readings that I've done for past readings, and extended readings that I will do in the future. And you'll also get access to some other content that's not available on YouTube, so definitely join. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Remember to like this video, leave a comment, show some love, and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any future readings that I do. All right, guys, I'll see you guys on Patreon. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this card, you chose from the Soul's Journey lesson cards, and you chose the Surrender card. This card says, I can release my need to control. All right, so we're gonna keep that card in mind as we do you guys' reading. First, we're gonna get your energy just to see where you're at in terms of this connection, and just to see, you know, if this reading resonates with you. And if it doesn't resonate, like I said, you guys can watch other piles and see if those resonate with you. So, pile 2, getting your energy. Let's get one more. All right, so to start off, we have the 10 of Cups card. So a lot of you could be feeling like your clock is ticking. I know I have a myriad of different age groups on here. You know, people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, even teens watching. So, you know, regardless of your age, though, I see that a lot of you feel like your clock is ticking. You feel like time is running out and you have to get into a relationship so that you can start your family. A lot of you feel this sense of urgency to start your family, or to just to achieve your goal in love, because you feel like time is running out. And then we have the 4 of Wands in reverse. This is what it looks like upright. So 4 Wands represents celebration, community, communing, spending time with your friends, and just having a good time. So with this card in reverse, a lot of you could just be feeling like a bit of a hermit, feeling like you don't really want to be around people. And this could just be because you feel a little bit sad, a little bit down, a little depressed, and just not feeling in a good mood lately. And then we have the Justice card here. So yeah, a lot of you just want to get what you deserve in love. You want to get what you're due. You definitely feel like you deserve everything that you've been wanting, but for some reason it just hasn't come through. And yeah, you're just not quite understanding why. So let's get your person's energy. All right, we have the Fool. Okay, we have the Sun. And let's get one more. All right, and 10 of Swords. All right, so we're starting off with the Fool. This is whoever you have on your mind. This is their energy. So we have the Fool card. The Fool always represents being carefree, being happy-go-lucky, not being so worried about the details, going with the flow, having a good time. So your person is definitely someone who is spontaneous, someone who likes to have a good time. They may be the life of the party. They like to laugh. They like to make other people laugh. And they just light up a room. You know, this person is charismatic, they're funny, they just have a positive outlook on life, and they're just a big ball of fun. We have the sun, so this could be how you're viewing them or how other people view them. But like I was saying, you know, they're a big ball of fun, a big ball of light, and they just light up the room. People love to be around them. They're very energetic. They could be born in, they could have been born in the summer. They don't have to have been born in the summer, but just take that as it resonates. Or they could just love warm weather, but I just see that they're a very happy-go-lucky person, and this may be something that has drawn you to them. And then we have the Ten of Swords. So it's interesting because your person has the sun, and then in this picture we have the sun setting. So yeah, your person could be struggling with seasonal depression, or it could be that they struggle with being alone as well. That could be an issue too. Your person could be someone who maybe doesn't know how to spend time alone, or maybe they don't know how to be single, or they could have a lot of inner demons that they struggle with, but that other people would never know about because they're not around for it. Also, your person could seem to be very happy, but behind closed doors, they're not very happy, but they just hide it very well, or they don't want to burden other people with their problems. So this may be something that you don't know about your person. So let's get some more details. Let's look into you guys' connection. What's been going on between the two of you? Pile 2, what's been going on? Alright, so we have the Two of Pentacles. So some indecisiveness. So for some of you, this could be someone who was just your friend. Maybe this connection didn't start off romantically. And I think for a lot of you, it could have gotten to the point where both of you started to maybe ponder the idea of taking you guys' relationship further. Or the two of you just begin to get curious about the different possibilities of the connection that the two of you shared, and just trying to figure out what to do or how to move forward. So yeah, just a bit of indecisiveness. This could have been a friends with benefits connection where it was supposed to be casual, and maybe one or both of you developed feelings. It just seems like whatever happened between the two of you, it just wasn't very planned. It wasn't thought out, and it got to the point where the two of you just had to start to think about other possibilities, you know, whatever that means for you guys. So we have the Nine of Wands here. So you or this other person could have felt a little bit trapped, maybe at the idea of a relationship, or maybe once you were in a relationship with each other. Like I said, this person is a happy-go-lucky, carefree kind of person, so maybe the idea of being in a relationship was scary for them because they felt like maybe a part of their freedom would be taken away. Yeah, just take that as it resonates. We have the Devil card here. So you or this other person could have struggled with addiction as well. Your person could have been an alcoholic, or maybe they were a functioning alcoholic. You could have been completely unaware of this, or maybe you were. But yeah, I'm getting that your person could have struggled with drug addiction or just alcoholism, or this could even be representative of something completely different. Like, people can be addicted to anything, like exercise or working or, you know, anything. So it doesn't even have to be a substance abuse issue. It could be something else. But for a lot of you, I think that your person may have struggled with alcoholism. This could be why they seem so happy and so jolly. Not to say that you can't be happy and jolly without a substance, but this could have been why they were appearing to be so happy and upbeat all the time. So just take that as it resonates. And then we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, and this is what it looks like upright. So this card for me always represents it always represents forward movement, action, taking back your power. So with this card coming out in reverse, it just seems like something was out of you guys' hands, and all of the progress that the two of you made was just kind of flushed down the toilet. So that could have been how it felt. Maybe at the end of you guys' connection, or just how things are feeling now. Just feeling like there was a lot of progress that was made, and it was just all lost in some way. And this could have been because of this person's addictions, or their inability to commit, or just a different combination of different things, or a different culmination of different things. So, you know, it's going to be different for all of you, but ultimately there's this feeling of things falling apart after something beautiful was made, you know. After this beautiful connection was made, it just all sort of fell apart. All right, so my pile twos, if this reading resonated, we are going to take it on over to Patreon and see how your person feels about you, what they're thinking about you, just their overall thoughts and feelings about this connection. So I highly recommend that you guys join. Like I said in the intro, you'll gain access to this extended reading on Patreon, as well as the readings that I've done in the past and that I will do in the future. And you'll get some really cool opportunities and bonus content on there. So definitely join. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like this video, leave a comment, show some love, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future readings that I do. All right, guys, I'll see you over on Patreon. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. We're gonna hop right into it. If you chose this card, you chose the Moonology Oracle card, and you chose Full Moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So we're gonna keep this in mind as we do you guys' reading. Well, okay, so we're gonna start off by just digging into your energy to get some insight into what you're thinking and feeling about love, about this connection. Whoa, okay. So you guys want answers. We're gonna get you that. All right, pile 3. First out, we have Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is what it looks like upright. So with the Ace of Pentacles coming out in reverse, a lot of you could be feeling like things just haven't been going the way you wanted them to. You could be feeling unlucky in love. You could be feeling like things are just unfortunate right now. Maybe feeling like people haven't been seeing your worth or your value, but ultimately a lot of you just feel like you're just very unlucky, or you've been unlucky in love. We have the Ace of Wands coming out here. So a lot of you know exactly what you want, and it's like if you had this magic wand that you could use, you know, you would use it and just grant yourself whatever it is that you want, but it's like that just hasn't happened. And I do see that there has been this ability for you to just go with the flow. It's like you've been going with the flow and you've left it up to the universe to bring what it is that you've wanted. And I see that you've been trusting that things will work out in your favor, but with this Ace of Pentacles card, it doesn't seem like that's happened quite yet. And then we have the Three of Cups. So I love this because the Three of Cups represents community, celebrating, hanging out with your friends, having a good time. So this lets me know that even though a lot of you are single, and you really want a relationship, you are focusing on other areas of your life and allowing those areas to give you life. I really love that because, like I said, a lot of you are single, but you have a lot of great friends around you, and I see that you spend time with them and you still feel a sense of fullness. Even though you don't have the romantic relationship that you have, you still have a lot of great platonic relationships, and you just, you know, are able to redirect your attention on those. I really love that. So let's get your person's energy. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse coming out first, and the Queen of Cups. Whoa, that's way too many. Let's get one more. All right. Okay, in Judgment. So this is your person's energy. All right, so Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is what it looks like upright. So, your person could be feeling like a little bit drained. They could be feeling like, So, okay, if the two of you were to get together before, I'm seeing that people are viewing them as the bad guy. If not, then this person just feels like people are blaming them for something. So just take that as it resonates. But yeah, also with this card, I'm just getting that your person may feel a little depleted, or yeah, just feeling like they don't have anything to give, just feeling a little bit drained at this time. We have the Queen of Cups here and your person's energy. So yeah, your person could be feeling like they just really want a vacation. They really just want to relax. They could be feeling like they don't have the luxury of relaxing or of letting themselves fall apart or relax like they really want to. And then we have the Judgment card. So yeah, like I said, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse coming out, your person could be feeling like people are judging them. They could be feeling like they didn't get the outcome that they thought was fair in love or in this connection. But it's like they're gonna continue to do what they need to do, and they're not gonna let like negativity stop them. Yeah, it's like your person feels like something was unfair, but it's like they're trying not to let it get to them. They're just like, you know, I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. All right, so let's get some more information. What's been going on in you guys' connection? What went down between the two of you? I need some backstory. Okay, so 9 of Wands in reverse, the Hanged Man in reverse. All right, so let's get into it. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So I see that when the two of you first connected, it felt like it was meant to be. It almost felt like maybe they saved you or you saved them. But it felt like you both felt a sense of relief when you met the other person. Yeah, I'm getting that strongly. It was like a breath of fresh air. We have the Hanged Man in reverse coming out. So yeah, it was like a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer. Your person could say that a lot, or you could say that a lot. But yeah, when the two of you met, it was like, oh yeah, this makes sense. Like the two of you could be into the same things. You could have looked good on paper. Yeah, you guys could have had the same backgrounds culturally. You could have just meshed very well. You could have had a lot of the same interests, but I just see that it made sense for the two of you to be together. It was a no-brainer. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. So with the Page of Swords in reverse, I don't like that card. I see that there was a little bit of dishonesty. I think on your person's part, and a little bit of immaturity as well. But there was like this denial about it. Like your person was in denial about how immature they were, or how experienced they were, or yeah, there's like this inability to do some self-reflection or to be self-aware. So yeah, it's like your person was blind to their own ways, or this could have been you as well, or just refusing to tell the truth too. So yeah, that could have played a role in the downfall of this connection, for sure. And then we have the Page of Cups in reverse, and this is what it looks like upright. So yeah, I just see that there was a lot of immaturity, and there was a lot of like blindness to it. There was like this inability to be self-aware. It's almost like a kid trying to be an adult, a kid pretending that they know things that they don't know yet, or pretending to be older than they are. Like a little kid with an adult ID, and it's like, well, we can see that you're not that old. This isn't your ID. Where did you get this ID from? This person could have even lied about their age for some of you, but yeah, I just see that there was like just a lack of experience, or a lack of maturity, a lack of honesty. Yeah, just a lot of shortcomings that would definitely lead to the end of a relationship. So and it's interesting because we had this person up here feeling like they were being blamed for something. That could tie into what I was just saying, with this person not being able to see where they went wrong because they don't have the self-awareness to do that, or they don't have the maturity to do that. Interesting, pile 3. So yeah, going back to this card, with the answers you need are coming. Yeah, I can see why you guys would be needing answers, because it's like you're just wondering, like, what exactly happened, or what exactly was this person thinking for things to end up this way, and like what are they thinking after the fact. So yeah, we're definitely gonna look deeper into the situation. I definitely want to see what this person's thoughts are in regards to you and this connection and what their feelings are. So if this reading resonated and you would like to know, join me over on Patreon. We are going to look into all of these things and get you these answers in the extended. Like I said in the intro, I definitely recommend that you guys join the Patreon family because you'll gain access to this extended reading and also extended readings that I've done already and that I will do in the future. You'll get some bonus content on there that's not available on YouTube, and you'll get some amazing opportunities like the chance to win a free personal reading. So definitely take advantage, guys. We'd be happy to have you over on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like this video, leave a comment, show some love, and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out. All right, guys, I will see you over on Patreon.